escaping the wind, playing Yahtzee with our lollies and wine.
In this wild weather. And we've just explored, yes you do, Fort Nepean I think.
Well, the rainy rebel.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it.
In the camp kitchen, escaping the wind, playing Yahtzee with our lollies and wine.
I just had 2-3.
Go, roll.
Competitive night. Go for 3s.
So we're supposed to be getting a whole lot of rain today, which will probably come later. But like, look at the skies right now. What an amazing morning. Hello. We've been in the Geelong area for a few days. We went to Melbourne, and today we're exploring the Mornington Peninsula, and then heading to the Wilsons Promontory National Park, and we're at the bathing boxes this morning on the Mornington Peninsula. It's very cool. And there's James. Oh, there he is, taking photos. Look at that sock tan. Have to film myself. Okay, off we go to Sorrento in this wild weather.
Very windy. up, gang?
This is the end of the Mornington Peninsula, isn't it? The very end.
Yep.
And we've just explored,
I don't know.
yes you do, Fort Nepean, I think.
Yep.
And now the weather is starting to look a little
It's so hot.
worse, but it's hot and
So
humid,
hot.
and the surfers are out there, out on the point. Oh, okay.
Hey! Who's that?
Well, the rainy weather has reached us, has arrived. We're driving in the rain out to a national park today, which should be just lovely. Woohoo! Okie dokie, today we are climbing up, what is it called? Mount Oberon. And it's a, 3.4k hike to the top, walk to the top basically. So that's what we're doing this morning. And the skies are blue and it's a little bit windy, so it should be a lovely day. Yay! Whoa, a hollow log. How are you going?
That's the holy tree, that one. up at the top of Mount
Oberon.
Oberon. The nature out here is really nice. Look at that. Just ignore these massive cell towers and what sounds to be like an engine room down there. Just ignore all that. That's all good. But the rest of it's lovely.
The Sparks lookout track now, which is a couple k's out to a lookout, and it's supposed to be one of the best views in the national park.
But it's so quiet, so...
Yeah, I've only seen a couple people here, so hopefully we're in for some good views. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. Definitely do this hike. But we've got really delicious coffees and an amazing view.
third car of the day comes past now.
Hello everybody. Right, so we've had a week now in Victoria. It was a week ago that we got off the boat. We spent 3 nights out in Winchelsea, which is near the Geelong area. Visited Melbourne. Then we moved to the Mornington Peninsula, and we stayed in a caravan park out there. And then we moved to the Wilsons Promontory National Park, and that was amazing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So our first full day there was so beautiful. I thought it was going to be cloudy, but it was just blue skies, low wind. We climbed Mount Oberon and we did the Sparks Lookout Walk, and they were both amazing. And then we just kind of had a bit of a lazy afternoon at camp, sitting at camp, not in the wind. And then the wind picked up overnight that night, and then the next day was windy, very windy. But we got out and like visited a few things, like just did a kind of some sightseeing. And then the night got even windier. That was last night. So we packed up at 2:30 a.m. and we left because it was just crazy windy and we couldn't sleep. And we drove through the wind and into a thunderstorm, and we stopped at Sea Spray and we stopped at Sail, and then we've ended up today alongside the Snowy River, and this is such a beautiful spot. And the wind has died down and the rain has passed for the day, and yeah, that's been our week in Victoria. We've got just a couple more days in Victoria, and then we cross the border into New South Wales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the highlight for me was climbing up Mount Oberon. That was a really, really spectacular view.
Yep.
And yours maybe Sparks Lookout?
Yeah, Sparks was pretty cool.
Yeah. And also this is a really beautiful camp. It's peaceful and it's quiet and there's nobody around. There's a road on the other side of the river which has a little bit of traffic, and the river is so beautiful and it's not windy, and we're drinking our wine and we've had our dinner, and it's
Type of bed for me.
yeah, because we had an awful day really. It's our 50th day on the road, and yeah, it was not really a very exciting day, but it's turned out to be a really beautiful afternoon and evening. So happy days, and yeah, we'll see where we get to from here.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye all.
Bye bye.